Hello.
We're both in the same
We're in the
place.
same place.
And we're both chewing gum.
That's good. That's the sign of a professional.
It is.
Chews gum.
I'm wearing
Okay.
Norman's scarf. I stole
Yes.
it.
She
I think
is.
it's really cute.
It's a nice one.
It's from Galerie Lafayette.
I bought it here.
Hi, Marie
Hello.
André. It's one of my wonderful Valkyries. Hello, Catherine. Hello. Hi. So, we wanted to jump on quickly today. We're about to go out and have more fun in Bordeaux. We already went and had a
Yes.
nice lunch. Yeah.
That's how we do it. That's how we have fun. Bordeaux. We do this with our arms. That's good. No.
You look like you're about to do that magic flute production that you love.
Oh, yes.
Nice.
I am.
Nice.
That's true.
But tomorrow we're gonna do our first full topic. Like,
In a while.
yeah. So it's
We've
been-
not been together for a month and a half, really.
Yeah, and I think
So-
our last. Salut, Bernard, pardon, excuse me. Yeah, our last topic was before my premiere in Palermo or something. So it's just been difficult.
Yep.
We tried to do one where we were in two
A
different
joint
places.
one, but that's weird.
Yeah, it's weird. And it's
doesn't
also. Hi, Mircine! Is your dog with you? Ah! She has a French bulldog, so cute.
Yes.
Yeah, we tried to do one, but somehow Instagram didn't let me save it. And so I was like,
Yeah.
well, what if we do a really good talk that I want to save and then I can't save it? That would be sad.
Exactly.
So we figured better to do quality over quantity. And so that's the deal.
Now we just do one every 3 or 4 months.
Yeah. Well, when you have like 70 subscribers on YouTube, you can be choosy. It's like, hi, Ilya. So anyway, we wanted to answer a couple questions and then tell you about our full topic tomorrow and
Yes.
make sure that you all are aware we're doing that. I think
What time
it's
are we doing it?
7 o'clock before
7,
before
okay.
we go out for dinner.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So
Fantastic.
yeah. Norman came to visit me from Madrid,
Yes.
and my premiere, I guess, is like this week.
And mine's the week after that.
Marie André, if you're still there, is our premiere this week. I don't know what day it is today. It's the 11th, right? It's in a week. Okay, it's in a week. It's in less than a week. So anyway,
Yeah, good.
shall we
Yes. Okay.
quickly dive into these like little short questions?
Yeah. We had a few people ask us questions.
Yeah.
So we thought we would just go through a few quickly. These will not be extensive answers. Are they?
No.
No. These will not be extensive answers. They will be
Yeah.
this long.
Hello. Okay, so we had lots of good questions, but we just
Yeah.
narrowed it down to 5.
Yeah.
And we could have done more, but we just figured for the sake of time, we won't do that to you guys. So the first one was, when do you say no to a gig? And I actually think this question could, salut David, greetings from Bordeaux. I think that this question about
Yeah.
saying no could actually be a whole topic in itself. So I think we'll just do like the micro answer now, and then we might flesh it out into a full topic.
Sure.
Because saying no,
I mean, it's important to do. You have to do it.
yeah, it's a super important topic.
Yeah, you have to
and
do
we
it.
have to know when to say
Yeah.
no and why. So
Yeah.
yeah, because here this person asked about saying no to an agent or an offer when you have to stand up for yourself, even if you have to lose money. Hi. Guys, we're so glad that you're here.
Yes.
By the way, this is just kind of fun.
Thanks.
We miss doing this. So
I know.
It's super fun.
It's fun. Yeah.
Okay, so saying no. Do you wanna? You mean you had to say no to a gig this week? Do you want to give a few reasons without giving away too
Yeah,
much?
what did I say no to? I don't remember. Oh, yeah.
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 Remember that thing you said?
Yeah, that thing, and we talked about it. Like, literally 2 days ago we talked about it.
Well, you called to consult me, and I agreed. I
did.
fully agreed with you.
No.
So what are some
I
reasons
had,
why?
the reasons why were, there were financial reasons,
Mm-hmm.
there were travel reasons, there were,
Hi, Claire.
there were repertoire reasons. There were a few different ones.
Yeah. So I mean, it's part of your old
Although,
repertoire,
it's part of old repertoire. I
So
can
you-
still do it,
but it's not the direction
but
that
it's
you
not
necessarily want to go.
necessarily, yeah. So
You're making a calculated
I'm making
risk.
a calculated decision
Yeah.
there, and that's something you have to do. I mean, when you're when you are changing repertoire, you have to find, okay, that is something I can still do and would still take me to where I want to go. And then some things you just cut it off.
Yeah.
This one I could still do. It might even sort of work, but the other aspects didn't balance it out. Hey, Daniel, we're talking about the conversation that we had the other day, actually, about something that... Something. It's very vague.
We're talking about when you have to say no to something.
I have to say no to something.
What are the parameters?
So...
And we said we think it'll be a full topic, actually.
Yeah.
Because there's lots of ways and reasons to say no to certain things.
Yeah.
And then another thing was that you have a fee precedent in this market. And if you were to accept such a low something fee, it would send a signal that we don't want. Even though you have a gap in the calendar, you made a calculated decision at that point.
So we're seeing about that. But,
saying no, I mean, again, if we're going to flesh this out, saying no to an agent, it would just be for whatever reason, if you don't feel well with them, if they don't have the profile that you want, if they don't have artists that you feel sort of like you want to...
You mean if an agent offers to work with you?
Yeah. I mean, there are lots of reasons to say no to something, and each...
Sometimes it's just how you feel about it too.
Yeah, you'll get a gut feeling.
Pay attention to your gut.
Yeah.
Because sometimes things can look good, but if you feel bad about it, don't do it.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
Yeah. But it's all about kind of being able to look a little bit into your future and try to calculate. And that can be challenging at first, but as you get more experience, you'll be able to do that more.
Yeah.
So, okay, did we cover that more or less?
For our time now.
For this, but this
I think we should do a talk.
I do too. I'm going to
one.
put a star next to this in the blue notebook.
Did I hit it? No, I didn't.
Got it.
There it went. Yeah.
Okay. So the next question was, do you have any encouragement for somebody who's decided to stay home for a year and save up money?
Yes.
And find one who has a clue about the
mate.
What's that?
What's a mate?
What word is that, Daniel?
Sorry, I don't know what that is.
We're waiting for the response. He's typing it. Come on. What are you saying? Our agent just wrote back something.
Yes. It's what about the mate? So Evan, we don't
have a clue what that is. Okay, bye. Okay. So the matter. Oh yeah.
Oh, the matter. Yes. Okay.
Yeah, a clue.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Has a clue.
Has a clue. Yes.
Oh, that.
Indeed.
Okay. Is it okay if we have gum? I feel like we're being rude now, maybe, but I don't know what to do about it. All right. Sure. You got it, Claire. Okay. If you have decided to stay home for a year and save up money, that's a great thing to do. I inadvertently did that when I was not well, right after school. I didn't know I was doing that, but I was. So I would say the most important thing with that is you need to have a goal for what you're doing. Okay, good, thanks.
Oh, thank you.
Felt better, it's not rude that we have gum. Okay, thanks.
Thank you. Sorry.
But we were both chewing it and...
Yeah.
Anyway. Right, you need to have a goal. Why are you doing it? Why are you staying home?
Yeah.
What's the point of it?
It can't be... You can't be passive.
Yeah.
It has to be active. You have to be pursuing something. So if you're just sitting there to say, because there is so much that you can do, for what we do. I mean, what we do is actually a lot of the time you spend at home. You work on other things. So you study. Study is huge.
Yeah.
Repertoire especially. Study is massive. So that you can do at home. Working on the voice, this kinds of things. So it cannot be. It's absolutely fine to do that, and at certain times I would say go for that.
Yeah.
It's not a bad, that's a good, it can be a great thing to do.
Yeah.
But you
active
rest. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. It's active anticipation
of something that's over there.
And especially we have one really active user on Living Opera who has really an important debut coming in a year. And I told that person, you might not realize, you might not feel like a lot is going on for you right now, but you are actually in a time of great preparation. And you want to make sure you have everything lined up for when that debut hits, that you are ready to take advantage of everything that comes with that. And so if you've said, okay, September 2020, I'm going to Germany or I'm going to Austria to do lots of auditions, or even just to be there. When I went, I didn't have anything lined up. I just went to be in the scene, in the atmosphere, and to see if this is something that I liked or that I even believed in. Because it's a totally different thing, especially for you North American singers that might get this content at some point. Living over here is a totally different thing than just coming over and doing a gig.
Yep.
So I think it's, first of all, I think it's a super smart thing to do. You need a goal. And of course you need a budget. You need to do a ton of research to figure out if, I assume, I haven't asked this person, like, is this your goal? I assume the goal is to then go somewhere to do something like that. So you need to know, how much
if
you're
you are
going
going to do, how much do you need to live and sort of, do all that.
And build up your contacts in this year. Build them up. You're already in contact with us, so that's smart and a good thing. Build up your contacts. We
hope that's smart and a good thing.
Well, no, because I'm just saying when you have contact with people who are actively in the business, that's a good thing.
Yes.
So that is fine. And I think anything else with that?
No, that's good. Okay. Yeah.
How often do you guys talk when you're apart? How do you make it work?
Quite a bit.
Yeah, like 1 billion times a day.
We talk a lot.
Yeah. Like the NSA is like, oh, it's them again. They're so boring.
That's it. That's what the NSA, they're really worried about us. That's true.
We have American phones. That's why we're saying that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I literally don't know.
Yeah. You don't know what?
How many times a day?
Quite a few.
Yeah, just so many times.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're not like, oh, it's been 2 days. I should call Norman. No.
That doesn't seem like us so much.
Yeah.
I don't think that seems like many people. Does that seem
you'd
normal?
be surprised.
Does that seem normal?
You'd be surprised. Hey, salut Laurent.
I don't know.
You would be surprised.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, then we're not like
But no, because there's so many things to discuss. I mean, first of all, we just love each other and miss each other, and that's
Okay.
And then of course there's work, and there's all
Yeah.
the different things that we have responsibility for, and different. We consult each other on everything, Like if somebody gets a gig, or it's always a team effort. We're never unilaterally doing anything.
Yeah, I did that once.
Yeah.
I learned my lesson very quickly.
No.
It's true. I did learn my lesson fast.
But to be fair, those were like super weird circumstances. We didn't.
They were really
we didn't have a
weird.
place to live, and Norm basically accepted a job for 2 months in South America, and I was like, I'm not going to South America for 2 months to live in a hotel with a bodyguard.
Yeah.
Bye. So he had to cancel
It's
that.
true. So I canceled.
I wasn't going to do that.
That was funny.
No.
That's the only time I ever did that, and I don't even know why I did it then, to be honest.
Well, because we wanted to have the money.
Yeah, but nonetheless, it was very funny. Anyway, so
I totally get why you did it, but it was not good.
But I didn't.
And then
consult.
another job came in. It was a far better one.
It did. It was fine.
Right?
Yeah, it was fine.
That goes into also saying no, because I bet you also felt that was a bit off. Somehow.
Well, I said yes, and then I thought that may be not a good idea, and then it wasn't.
Yeah. But anyways, how often do you talk? Yeah, I mean, we just talk a whole bunch, like a lot, and also text a lot of emojis. Oh, David, like you're at home, walk into a room, say hi, show a video, link, ask a question, could be talking like 10 times a day, and once a day, a longer conversation. You have like a 3-week rule. Okay, first of all, I'm just seeing what you're saying. Yeah, I mean, we do all of that too. I'm always forwarding Norman things on Instagram that he probably doesn't care about, like dogs that I think are cute and all kinds of dumb stuff. And then there's just like, sending lots of emojis with like explosions and stuff.
Yeah.
But then, at least I would say in the morning when we get up and before we go to bed, that's when we have like more of like a
conversation.
Proper conversation.
Yeah.
And
Depends.
Then,
it depends on what's going on too.
Then like a 3-week rule. Not necessarily, although this has worked out like that you've come.
We haven't. Yeah, I mean, we haven't.
I came to visit you once.
I don't know that we've had a.
Champagne emoji. That's right.
I don't know.
That's
if
ours
had a
though.
rule.
That's our thing. That's our thing.
Whose thing?
Me and Dan.
You and Dan. Oh yeah.
No, I mean, we're just gonna have to see how this all unfolds, because since we got married, and this kind of dovetails into our topic for tomorrow, because we're going to talk about vocal transitions, and my transition, this arc has been so immense and so massive that in one sense we actually don't know what it's going to be like.
We don't know what the rule is going to need to be yet.
Long periods of time.
That's just now starting.
Yeah, I mean, and next year we have an amazing gig together. So, and that's
nice.
The last time that happened was in 2013 or something crazy. No, remember we were both in London?
At the same time. Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
so
exactly.
I feel like there's need for a hard reset every 3 weeks, especially with kids in my situation. Well, I mean, look, you have kids.
If kids.
And I can't even imagine. Let's talk about Sula's fabulous toilet
hose. They're fabulous.
We're not going to do that.
There it is.
I agree, David. I think you're good, and that's a cool and good system, and probably
It's good.
Everybody in your situation is super appreciative of that.
Yes.
And I imagine it's not easy. Yeah.
Yeah, I was talking to a colleague the other day about that who has kids, and so they have a
part of the reason why
2 to 3 week rule, 2 to 3 week rule as well, so they can see their kids and it is a little easier on the European continent.
Yeah.
Because the flights are shorter. If you're in the United States and then you're here to go home, you know, when you have one, you can't. It's impossible
really
to do.
Too much.
So you need more time.
This is part of why we haven't really tried to start a family, because we've just been, you know,
you don't know.
There's been so much.
There's just you don't know yet. So yeah.
And when we come over here, like we're just here. All our family is. I guess I'm not family in Greece, but I mean, okay. But our immediate family is in the States and Canada, and so it does make you feel like there's a limitation on certain choices pertaining to that. But anyway, that's a whole other topic.
That does help. I mean, but that helps, you know.
Yeah.
And that's so that like now she's here, I'm in Madrid, but that's great because I can. It's an hour and 20 minutes direct flight, and
really
just boom, and that's fantastic. So
super cool.
We had a couple days, so it worked out.
Okay. Let's see. Kids are born into my life, so it's probably easier compared to some people having trouble with even shorter times apart. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That's Debbie, it'd be interesting to talk to you about that at some point, because we don't have experience to impart to people who have that in their lives. Thank God for FaceTime and the internet in general.
That's true.
Absolutely.
I can't imagine what that used to be like.
You know, well, I remember Mary Mills. Anybody who doesn't know Mary Mills, Google her. She has a beautiful bell-like voice.
Yeah.
But she was talking about, I remember she said she arrived in Bregenz, and she just said I was weeping because it was back when cell phones were like a brick.
Yep.
And you couldn't, you just couldn't talk to your family. So when you were there, you were just like there.
That's it.
I don't know how people did it 50 years ago. Well, for one thing, you know what's so funny? The other day, I was listening to Kirsten Flagstad. There's a wonderful video for all of you singers. Please go watch it, about her talking about singing Wagner. And there's a little tidbit that if you don't speak English, you won't catch it. But she's talking about how she's embarrassed to practice when she knows people are listening. And she said, so I stick my head out the porthole and then I practice. And I was like, oh dang, she's on a boat.
Yeah, she's on a boat.
So that's one difference.
That is one thing. I mean, at that point they took boats across, and if you had an international career, when you went somewhere internationally, you stayed there for months. 6 months
at least, right?
Yeah, you would stay for ages.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't be like it is now. So you wouldn't fly, you know.
The schedules wouldn't be like they are now. I mean, you would go, if you were a singer at the top level, you would say, okay, well, I'm going to spend 6 months at the Met because I'm taking a boat over there. Or,
and also,
6 months in La Scala.
A lot of times I think, and when it's like that, people would just bring their families with them.
Totally.
Yeah.
Totally. I mean, the fees were so high that I think, didn't Maria Callas say she spent 1 year studying, which role was it? But one of her main roles before she maybe was
Flagstad did.
I'm trying to remember which role it was. No, it's not that one. That's
spent a year preparing.
But because you could, because you're getting paid so much money, and anyway. So yes, there's a lot that must have been great for preparing roles. Well,
would have been.
There's a whole
another reason to say no, by the way. But anyway, we're going on now 18 minutes.
Yeah, okay.
So we were
all right. Well, I think we have to. Okay, we'll just.
Yeah.
We've only answered those. Okay, I think we have to just skip the rest of this and just say, join us tomorrow.
Yes.
People actually took time to actually study their parts. Yeah.
They did.
It's crazy.
I know.
What a crazy idea.
Weird stuff.
Yeah.
Weird stuff.
I feel under conviction because there's one place in Divacuve where I'm always making a mistake, and it's like, okay, not getting into that.
I think it's okay.
Yeah.
I wouldn't worry about it.
Oops.
Yeah. Exactly.
Anyway, it's true, but learn your part. Okay, so tomorrow we are talking about
7 o'clock.
Yes, at 7 p.m. CET. That's 1 p.m. EST. You all can figure out what that means for your time zone. I have faith in you. Vocal transitions, and it's kind of funny because we were trying to figure out what to talk about, and it was just like boom, like hit me in the head. I was like,
boom.
duh. I'm
like
about
that.
to do my Wagner debut, and this is like the fruit of a huge amount of labor, not just for me, but for you also.
I did. I labored. Oh.
We'll talk about that tomorrow. Yeah.
We can talk about it.
I'll tell him.
Tell me how I labored.
And then he'll tell you all tomorrow.
Yeah, and I'll be like, yes, that's how I labored. I did it.
He's crazy.
Yes.
But yeah, join us tomorrow. I'm looking forward to it. This is
Yeah.
something. You'll be at the opera. Daniel, just skip it. We're not in it. Who could you possibly be watching?
Exactly.
Sorry.
Exactly.
Anyway, sorry. Oh, thanks, David. We appreciate it. Yeah, we're getting more comfortable. I think after our Medici thing and like literally being ridiculous in front of 250,000 people, we feel less pressure now in our sphere of
It's not our sphere of influence.
because that was like just jumping into the fire and knowing you seem ridiculous in front of lots of people.
It's kind of more enjoyable, to be honest.
What do you mean?
I think people take everything too seriously anyway.
Okay, Norman's about to go into a rant, and so we have to just we're gonna.
No, I'm not gonna go on a
We're
rant.
gonna cut this now.
That was just a statement.
We've been together almost 2
I'm
years.
done.
Yeah, but
Lovely day, everyone.
yes, but anyway, but this is a topic that is very dear to me because it has been such a big part of my story as an artist.
Yes.
Going through this massive vocal transition because it's not the first time, and I think some of you saw that post that I did the other day talking about that. So yeah, that's what we're going to talk about.
It's good.
And we hope to see you there.
Yay!
I don't know. I guess I'll put this on repost on YouTube.
You can if you want.
Yeah. Tomorrow's talk will definitely be up for replay on YouTube and on the Living Opera website. So look for it there. Hope you all have a great
day.
Afternoon. We're gonna go have coffee in a square somewhere in Bordeaux. So life's good.
It's not so bad.
Yeah.
It's not so bad.
You guys should do a video about facing cameras and microphones. You should do a video about that because I've been watching like all of your posts and stuff, and you seem really good at that.
Yes.
Or like all that stuff you're doing for your production right now is crazy.
Yep.
About cameras, facing cameras, microphones. I mean, well, the only thing I can say about camera is like I blink a lot, so I have to like think about not blinking too much.
I feel like for me, if I think about not blinking, then I feel like I would
blink more.
Bug my eyes out, so I would look like this
all the time.
So I would look just like a psycho constantly.
Come on.
So
microphones, they're my enemy because I don't sound good on them.
What do you mean? Oh, you mean like when you talk or when you?
When I sing, they're my enemy.
Oh, okay.
I think you sound amazing.
Well, that's an acoustic thing, though.
Oh, you think I need to get better equipment than just my iPhone when I record myself?
Well, yeah. Well, that's definitely true.
David, it's part of being North American. It's trained in to be outgoing.
It is?
I think so.
I think you were always this way. I don't think that's North American.
Oh, okay. I was just trying to find a reason.
No. Because I'm not particularly outgoing.
Okay.
I mean, see? Look at me.
He has so much personality, but he's just like...
I really don't.
I'm not giving it to you.
I don't have that much
personality.
That for me. I just let her take care of the personality. She deals with personality. I sit there. And it works out great. So, this is my theory. That's how this works. Is that good?
Mm-hmm. That's great. All right, guys. Now we're wrapping it up again.
Have a lovely day. You all are wonderful. Thank you for watching this.
Thank you.
And have a